Hello and welcome to the highly anticipated part 2 of the Thrive 30-day challenge. In today's challenge, I'm going to go over all things Thrive, the benefits, the negatives, how I'm feeling, how it went. So slap that like button and let's get straight to the video.
The Thrive 30-day challenge.
So this is day 30 and this is my final Thrive. It's still the same as it was the first day. I still don't really like the taste, but I did kind of make a bit of a Thrive hack throughout the challenge. I actually bought a package of the Vivo Life Whole. And I actually started making like a smoothie out of this, and it actually made it far more bearable and nicer to drink. It also highly increased the micronutrients of the smoothie. By mixing Thrive with Whole, you hit your 100% B12, 130% of your vitamin C, 100% of your iron, 30% of your calcium, 60% of your zinc, and 30% of your vitamin K. So I thought that was actually quite a smart and clever way to have the Thrive like take away a bit of the edge and, you know, make it a bit more tastier. So how did the weeks go? Well, week 1, if you saw the first video, the taste wasn't too good and it gave us a lot of flatulence, which was quite funny, but at the same time quite disturbing as we led on to week 2. Week 2, we actually made probably the best purchase of our life and bought the Shreddies fart pants. So that was a fun video, and yeah, it was all thanks to the Thrive, so thank you very much, Thrive. But on a more serious note, along with the Thrive, one of the owners at Viva Life, John, sends you emails and he gives you like little tasks or little ideas of how to optimize your Thrive. So he kind of gave you a challenge. So the first one was to drink water as soon as you wake up, which is something I do anyway, and it's something I do suggest you do if you don't do it. Definitely a good way to like get your operating system up and running. So yeah, his first rule of Thrive Club was to drink 1 glass of water, which we did, and then drink your Thrive. For the second week, focusing more on a plant-based diet, which is something I also follow as well. Week 3 is when I started to know a difference. It's when he also implemented us to do a 10-minute meditation upon waking up. I've flirted with meditation throughout the years, on and off. I'll do it for a brief stint of time, then I'll stop doing it, then I'll do it again. So once I got the nod from John to start meditating as soon as I woke up, I started implementing this practice, and it really did make a big difference to me. So I'd wake up, have my water, have my Thrive, and then yeah, just sit and kind of chill for 10 minutes, and yeah, definitely felt myself more energized and ready for the day. Then I got hit once again with the cold shower. Cold showers, same with meditation, is something I've been flirted on and off with, but our shower is currently broken and I really just hate cold showers, so I actually just didn't do this one. I know it's like not part of the challenge, but I think when it comes to optimizing your own life, you have to take like what works for you best, and cold showers just definitely don't start me off right. But following cold showers, the final challenge or tip he told us to do was also do gratitudes, which is something, if you don't know what gratitude is, basically when you say things you're grateful for and thankful for. So I'd kind of just end up doing this almost naturally after meditation anyway. You feel so good when you've just sat with yourself for 5 to 10 minutes, and yeah, just simply go through all the things that I'd be grateful for that day. For example, I'm grateful for the warm shower I'm about to have. I'm grateful for Loretta. Example, just go through your list. Definitely has you sat in a more positive way as you start your day. So after that, he also finally finished the Thrive Challenge with a routine of how to end your day, and that is to stop using your phone an hour before you go to bed, which is something I also practice. It's not something I always accomplish because I do like to do meditations before bed or sometimes use my phone, and yeah, it's difficult to do them because I use YouTube for these, but I am still trying to work a way around that. Yeah, that was kind of the challenge. And if you watch my previous video, the perfect morning routine, I don't know if you'll notice that I pretty much said all these when I came up with the perfect morning. So I don't know when Thrive came out, but did Vivo Life just watch that video and then bring out Thrive and just copy all my things? Because I'm pretty sure in that video, I haven't gone back and watched it, but I'm pretty sure I said wake up, breathe, meditate, drink some water, do some mobility. There was no cold shower. Oh, and there was gratitude in there as well. So yeah, I just didn't do the cold shower, which is not a bit of me. But apart from the cold shower part, I pretty much listed them in my perfect morning routine, and also the thing about not using your phone. So yeah, I should probably have patented that video. The 30 days itself, it definitely once again helped me implement these habits. The Thrive itself, I didn't find it like a miracle cure. I don't know what I was kind of expecting. As I say, the taste wasn't the nicest. It's something bearable, and definitely making it in a smoothie with the whole definitely made it drinkable. And as I said, it was kind of like a super multivitamin, which is a good way to start the day. But I do essentially usually just have a smoothie every morning myself, because I do think it is a good way to start the day. As I say, the flatulence in the first week kind of dissipated after a week or so I don't know if that was an adaptation to having like all the fermented live cultures first thing in the morning, but yeah, that kind of relieved itself. But apart from that, I didn't really notice too much difference, apart from implementing practices that I know to do and I've made videos on before. Yeah, I guess if you didn't already do these things, this would be profound. It was like when I made that morning ritual video, if you don't do those 5 things I've listed, or at least a few of those things first thing in the morning, you probably are setting yourself up for a bit of a failure. Like if you wake up and just start scrolling on your phone and drinking coffee, when we first wake up from sleep, our brain is so susceptible to like what happens and what surrounds us. So if that we take the first 15 to 20 minutes to like slowly wake up, be with ourselves, be with our breath, not be reacting to anything, we set ourselves up to be able to respond to things on such a more positive and a more heartfelt place, if that makes sense. If we wake up, and I know I've done it before, you wake up, you're tired, you start scrolling on your phone, the first thing you're doing is reacting, and however strong you are, when you're so vulnerable from just being woken up, it can put you straight into a negative headspace. You start seeing things on Instagram, and without even realizing it, you read negative things on Facebook. You're literally starting your day in a negative way, that you then get up and have a cup of coffee, which stimulates your adrenal glands and makes you anxious and nervous, and we're filled with this negative emotion. You're pretty much set up for a negative day. And I've learned this from experience, and it's been a big change for me, just not having caffeine in the morning. And yeah, doing this breath work will really change your life. The Thrive itself, I just say it's kind of an expensive multivitamin in my opinion. Like I do love Vivo Life, I love their products, I love everything they are about. Oh, Life Protein, Vivo, oh, Vivo Life Protein. Ah! But would I buy Thrive again? Probably not. As I say, I do used to like just make my own smoothies and know what I'm putting in them, and they're definitely a lot more tasty. Granted, if you have the money and you can't be bothered to make your own smoothie, because obviously it's a bit of work, you know, I put my own turmeric powder and pepper and all the different fruits and seeds and all that kind of stuff. If you don't have the time, if you're a busy person and you don't care too much about money, then yeah, just buy and Thrive. You literally just put a scoop in some water in the morning, you'll fly off to work. So yeah, it's definitely good for that sense. But yeah, once again, I think the biggest takeaway from this video is re-implementing the habits that what you do in the morning and what you do in the evening does really highly affect your day. So really just take a minute to sit down with yourself, because I think there's a saying, it's like our life is 10% things happening to us and 90% of how we react to them. We can't determine what is going to happen to us. Life, that's the one thing. It's almost like the human joke. Nothing is certain in life. You don't know what's going to happen to you. Anything can happen every day. We almost take everything for granted, that we're going to live forever, that nothing bad's going to happen. But that's not true. And setting yourself up to be able to react in a positive manner is going to set you up for so much more success, because once something happens, it's not the thing that happens, it's how you react to the thing happening. And implementing these little steps in the morning and before bed can definitely help you react better to when certain events may happen, good or bad. Anyway, I think that's made sense. I'm not too sure. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you haven't implemented any of these things, please just take the time to implement at least one. I'd say the biggest and most important one would be not to use your phone an hour before you go to bed and an hour after waking up. That honestly completely changed my mindset. But yeah, apart from that, that's going to be it. That's a wrap. That's the Thrive 30-day challenge complete. Let me know in the comments below if there's any other challenges you'd like me to see me do. This one was a bit too easy and something a bit too familiar for me to really see too much of a difference with anyway. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something from it. Subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.